Hello students. Next example, use determinants to find out if the matrix is invertible. If determinant is not equal to 0, then matrix is invertible, and if we get determinant equal to 0, then matrix is not invertible. First, A equal to determinant of 2, 6, 0, 1, 3, 2, 3, 9, 2. Equal to 2 into 6 minus 18 minus 6 into 2 minus 6 equal to 2 into minus 12 minus 6, 2 minus 6 minus 4 equal to minus 24 plus 24 equal to 0. Here suppose A, determinant of A equal to determinant of this, so determinant of A equal to 0. Therefore, the given matrix is not invertible. The given matrix is not invertible. Second, find determinant of this matrix. If determinant of this matrix is not equal to 0, then given matrix is invertible, and if we get determinant of this matrix equal to 0, then given matrix is not invertible. This is your exercise. Next example, use determinants to decide if the following set of vectors is linearly independent. First vector 3, 5, minus 6, 4, 2, minus 6, 0, 7, minus 2, minus 1, 3, 0, 0, 0, 0, minus 2. First write matrix A equal to first 3, 5, minus 6, 0, second 2, minus 6, 0, 7, next minus 2, minus 1, 3, 0, next 0, 0, 0, minus 2. If we get determinant of A equal to 0, then given vectors are linearly dependent, and if determinant of this matrix is not equal to 0, then given set of vectors is linearly independent. Find determinant of A equal to 3 into minus 6 minus 1 0 0 3 0 7 0 minus 2 5 minus 1 0 minus 6 3 0 4 0 minus 2 minus 2 5 minus 6 0 minus 6 0 0 4 7 minus 2 equal to 3 into minus 6 minus 6 minus minus plus 0 plus 0 minus 2 into 5 minus 6 plus 1 12 plus 0 minus 2 into 5 0 plus 6 plus 12 plus 0 equal to 3 into 36 minus 2 minus 30 plus 12 minus 2 72 equal to 108 minus 2 minus 18 minus 144 equal to 108 plus 36 minus 144 equal to 144 minus 144 equal to 0. So determinant of A equal to 0. So the matrix A is not invertible. Therefore, matrix A is not invertible. Therefore, the columns of A are linearly dependent. Are linearly dependent. The columns of A are nothing but the given vectors. So given set of vectors is linearly dependent. Next theorem. If A is an n by n matrix, then determinant of A transpose equal to determinant of A. Next theorem, let A be a square matrix. First, if a multiple of one column of A is added to another column to produce a matrix B, then determinant of B equal to determinant of A. Next, if two columns of A are interchanged to produce B, then determinant of B equal to minus determinant of A. Next, if one column of A is multiplied by K to produce B, then determinant of B equal to minus determinant of A. Next example, show that if two columns of a square matrix A are equal, then determinant of A equal to 0. Let A be an n by n matrix, suppose that Ci and Cj are identical columns, then perform Ci minus Cj column operation on A. This results in a 0 column of A. It is easy to see that when we expand the determinant of A, that is, when we expand the determinant of A, along Ci, we get determinant of A equal to 0. Next theorem. If A and B are n by n matrix, then determinant of A into B equal to determinant of A into determinant of B. A and B are n by n matrix. Proof to show that determinant of AB equal to determinant of A into determinant of B. If matrix A is not invertible, then A into B is not invertible. Therefore, determinant of AB equal to 0, which is equal to determinant of A into determinant of B. We have already seen that if A is not invertible, then AB is not invertible. AB is not invertible means determinant of AB equal to 0, and 0 equal to determinant of A into determinant of B, because here A is not invertible means determinant of A equal to 0. 0 into determinant of B, 0. Now suppose A is invertible, then A and In are row equivalent. This means A is invertible, and when we reduced it into reduced row echelon form, we get identity matrix, means row equivalent to In. Therefore, there exist elementary matrices E1, E2 and so on, EP, such that A equal to EP into EP minus 1 and so on, E2 into E1 into In. Therefore, determinant of A into B equal to determinant of EP, EP minus 1 and so on, E2, E1 into B. Therefore, determinant of A into B equal to determinant of EP, EP minus 1 and so on, E2, E1 into B. These are nothing but the elementary matrices into B. Therefore, determinant of A into B equal to determinant of EP, determinant of EP minus 1 and so on, determinant of E2 into determinant of E1 into determinant of B equal to determinant of EP, EP minus 1 and so on, E2, E1 into determinant of B. Therefore, determinant of AB equal to, this is nothing but the determinant of A into determinant of B. Hence, theorem is proved. Here we used two conditions on A is not invertible and A is invertible. In two conditions we get same result, determinant of A into B equal to determinant of A into determinant of B. Next example. Verify that determinant of A into B equal to determinant of A into determinant of B for the matrices A equal to 3, 6, minus 1, minus 2, B equal to 4, 3, minus 1, minus 3. First calculate A into B. 3, 6, minus 1, minus 2, 4, 3, minus 1, minus 3, which is equal to 6 minus 9 minus 2, 3. Next, calculate determinant of AB equal to 16 into 3, 18, minus 9 into minus 2 plus 18 equal to 0. Next, calculate determinant of A. Determinant of A is minus 6 minus 6 equal to minus 6 plus 6 equal to 0. Next, determinant of B equal to minus 12 plus 3. Minus 12 plus 3 equal to minus 9. Therefore, determinant of A into B equal to 0, which is equal to 0 into minus 9, and 0 is the determinant of A and minus 9 is determinant of B. So here determinant of AB equal to determinant of A into determinant of B we get. Next, compute determinant of B raised to 4 where B equal to 101, 112, 121. We use here row operations. First write given matrix B 101, 112, 121. First row operation R2 minus R1, R3 minus R1. We get 101, 01, 1, 0, 2, 0. Next row operation is R3 minus 2 R2. We get 101, 011, 0, 0, minus 2. Here we get upper triangular matrix. So, determinant of B equal to product of diagonal entries of this matrix 1 into minus 2 equal to minus 2. Determinant of B raised to 4 equal to determinant of B raised to 4 is B into B into B into 4 times, and B is a 3 by 3 matrix. So determinant of A into B equal to determinant of A into determinant of B when A and B are square matrices. Means here we use the result determinant of A into B equal to determinant of A into determinant of B, means determinant of B into determinant of B into determinant of B into determinant of B. Since determinant of A into B equal to determinant of A into determinant of B where A and B are square matrix of same order. Therefore, determinant of B into determinant of B into determinant of B into determinant of B is determinant of B raised to 4, and determinant of B is -2, means -2 raised to 4 equal to plus 16. So, determinant of B raised to 4 equal to 16. Next example, let A be an n by n matrix such that A square equal to identity. Show that determinant of A equal to plus minus 1. A square equal to identity. A is n by n matrix, so I also n by n matrix. Take determinant of both sides. Determinant of A square equal to determinant of I. Determinant of A square means determinant of A into determinant of A equal to determinant of identity matrix always 1. Determinant of A into A is determinant of A into determinant of A equal to 1. This is nothing but the determinant of A bracket square equal to 1. Take square on both sides. We get determinant of A equal to plus minus 1. Next example, for any square matrix AB of order n by n, show that determinant of A plus B is not equal to determinant of A plus determinant of B. Here we used counter example to show that determinant of A plus B is not equal to determinant of A plus determinant of B. Let A equal to 5, 9, minus 1, 0, B equal to 1, 2, 2, 3. A plus B equal to 6, 11, 1, 3. So, determinant of A plus B equal to 18 minus 11 equal to 7. Determinant of A equal to plus 9. Determinant of B equal to 3 minus 4 equal to minus 1. So, determinant of A plus B equal to 7 and determinant of A plus determinant of B equal to 9 minus 1 equal to 8, which implies determinant of A plus B is not equal to determinant of A plus determinant of B. Next, Cramer's rule. Cramer's rule is used to solve A into x equal to B for matrices of 2 by 2 and 3 by 3 matrices. For higher order matrices, the rule is valid, but the formula is insufficient for hand calculations. Next theorem, Cramer's rule. Let A be an invertible n by n matrix for any B belongs to Rn. The unique solution x of A into x equal to B has entries given by xi equal to determinant of ai of B upon determinant of A, I running from 1 to and so on n. AIB means let A be an n by n matrix B belongs to Rn. The matrix AI of B is the matrix obtained from A by replacing column I by the vector B. That is AI of B equal to A1, A2 and so on B and so on An. This is nothing but the ith column of A which is replaced by B. Proof of Cramer's rule is let A equal to A1, A2 and so on An, means A1, A2 and so on An are nothing but the columns of matrix A, and In equal to E1, E2 and so on En are nothing but the columns of identity matrix. By definition of matrix multiplication, A into II of x equal to A into ii of x means e1, e2 and so on. Ith column is replaced by x and so on, en. This is nothing but the ith column of identity matrix. Now multiply a into e1, a into e2 and so on, a into x and so on, a into en, which is equal to a into identity matrix, which is ith column replaced by x, means a into e1, a1, a into e2, a2 and so on, a into x named as b and so on, n, which is equal to ai of b. Now take determinant on both sides. We get determinant of a into ii of x equal to determinant of ai of b. Therefore determinant of this matrix is nothing but the determinant of a into xi, which is equal to determinant of ai of b. Therefore xi equal to determinant of ai of b upon determinant of a. For this we have determinant of a is not equal to 0. This proves the theorem, hence theorem is proved. Here we stop.